No one can say that we phoned in Space Invaders Extreme. Sponsored by Red Bull. Harness the bull. Nay! Yeah, that's not the sound a bull makes, but I guess it's a horse. Never hire me for advertising. I will screw up your brand. Welcome back to another episode of Let's Play 1001 Games. I'm your host, Gaming Jay, and what a day we've got today. Today is the 600th episode. 600 games out of the book, 1,001 video games you must play before you die. This also marks the end of our 6th year of working on this quest. That means starting tomorrow, we are officially on year 7. I cannot believe how time flies. Also, what great progress I've made. And, you know, honestly, when I set out way back when, 6 years ago, to start trying every game in this book on YouTube, I didn't know if I would 100% get through it. I mean, I definitely made the best plans I could and tried to be as serious as I could about doing it. But it's all downhill from here, guys. We finished the 6th year. We're more than halfway done. Tomorrow we're into year 7. Before we know it, we're gonna be done, and you know we're gonna run out of stuff to do on this channel. I'm actually just kidding. We're never gonna run out of games to play. But if you are joining us here and you have been a long-time viewer, before we actually play today's game, which is Space Invaders Extreme, which is a mix of old and new, which I figured would be appropriate for the end of our 6th year here. I just want to say thank you for sticking with the channel for so long. Thank you for watching, for commenting, for liking. You know, if you support me on Patreon, which really does help me out quite a bit for the folks who are helping, even though I have a small Patreon, but still, if you are helping on Patreon, a very special thanks to you. And if you aren't, you know, it's never too late to start. But anyway, that stuff aside, let's actually play some Space Invaders here today and reminisce a little about how this past year has gone. Wait, why are the letters all sideways? Wait, am I crazy or... Okay, hold on, I wanted a J. Y-H... Wait, what letter is what? G-H-I... Why is the J sideways? Oh, I see, it's a squish J. Wow, that confused my brain so hard. Okay, don't worry, I am literate, I promise you. The rest is fine. We are J. We're going in, guys. This is a very interesting game, by the way, because it really does mix old and new. I mean, it's Space Invaders, which I think was like the 20th game we ever played on this channel. Again, how time flies. But it's obviously, as you can see here, a psychedelic nightmare remaster. I think I just missed a power-up, actually. Like, are these power-ups? Oh, look at this! This was not in the original. Okay, I wish... Is there a way to turn off the background? I feel like I'm gonna give people seizures. I don't know if there is or not. Bear with me, guys. I hope nobody gets a... I hope I don't cause any medical problems as a result of this video. But, if it is difficult to watch, just close your eyes and let my manly voice serenade you, and also, you know... I don't know, my unique, interesting observations reach you. I don't know what I'm trying to say. Already, though, this game is pretty interesting with both power-ups, which is cool, and, like, mixing up how the enemies move. They don't all just move left or right. So I'm very curious to see how this game develops as we get to the farther stages here. Is there going to be a boss battle? That would be cool. Hitting that last guy is hard in the original Space Invaders, and it's hard in this one, too. Some things never change, you know? But anyway, we have had a crazy year. I mean, this year started off with Legend of Zelda, which we did as a live stream. And actually, fun fact, I wanted to start next year off with a live stream, but due to COVID, plans have been temporarily put on hold. And, you know, I will do specials and live streams and stuff. But there was a game I actually wanted to play for my 701st game. But I've decided to put it off. It'll probably be the 801st now, because I wanted to do it live with, you know, I was actually gonna have Jordan join me, and all those plans basically fell through because of COVID. So, well, that was pretty fun there. Ooh, roulette, freeze. Ooh, I got the freeze power. That's cool. I really gotta not waste these power-ups when I get them. But yeah, anyway, we started with a live stream, which was fun. We had a whole bunch of folks join us for that, like everyone from the SNES Drunk to the Classic Gaming Podcast guys to like some of the first people I ever met in this business, you know, the guys at New Game Plus and stuff, as well as like folks like Jordan and stuff dropped by, which was cool, longtime collaborator. What other fun things did we do this year? We did the Fanstravaganza over the holidays, which was really fun, actually, where I had you guys suggest and then vote on games you wanted to see me play. I'm definitely going to do another Fanstravaganza. I probably might save it for the holidays again. I was thinking of trying to do one over the summer, but there's like other things I want to do over the summer too, so I don't know. I just have a lot of ideas for like fun things to do on the channel, and like games that I want to make sure I play and stuff, so I don't know, maybe there'll be a summer one. I'm not 100% ruling it out. Just like a while back, I had that very impromptu NES live stream where I was just like, I was literally just at home and I was like, it was a Saturday night, I was like, I feel like playing some NES, and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna stream it. And actually that ended up being a really fun experience. I know it was totally impromptu, so if you missed it and you wished it had been announced, I do apologize. But I think that is kind of the point. You know, with my life, just sort of, you know, my life responsibilities and stuff, I have trouble carving out a hard time where I can commit to a live stream. And I think in the past that has prevented me from doing as many live streams as I'd like, because, you know, if I can't set the time aside, then I can't schedule one. But, you know, it is the case that occasionally, like, you know, my evening is free, I could do a live stream, and I just sort of feel, ooh, there are bosses in this is cool. I just sort of feel like, oh, because I didn't announce a live stream, I shouldn't do one, but I think I'm going to change that mentality. And if there are, I don't know exactly where and when, obviously that's the whole point of these impromptu live streams, but I may do some more. Stage clear. Because I had a lot of fun when everyone joined in. Very recently we did that. We discovered many cool games over this year. I mean, recent ones were like Chrono Cross, like Heroes of Might and Magic, and like the Clash of Heroes one, I mean. Oh god, it's so hard. I'd honestly have to look at my list to see what we played at the beginning of the year, because like, I honestly forget because so much time flies, but oh my god. This game is gonna make me nauseous. I'm tuning out the background. My god, maybe this was a terrible game to pick for our like 700. This is like, you know, hey, let's take the concept of Space Invaders and add motion sickness. You know what I dislike about old video games? That I didn't vomit while I was playing them. So what I appreciate about these modern remixes is they pump them up to the extreme. So not only can you have the thrill of playing an updated version of Space Invaders, but you can barf along the way. Feel like you're riding a roller coaster that you can't get off. Like, honestly, the background is ridiculous. Is there a way to turn this off? No, it's part of the experience. If this game didn't have the, like, zooming around background, this would actually be pretty cool. Like, there's some Space Invaders that have shields. Oh, the alien ships, like, replenish some of the Space Invaders. I mean, there've been all sorts of really cool features in this game so far that I'm liking. The background is, like, the thing I enjoy the least of this game. Jeez. It's like in the early 2000s. Everybody thought everything has to be, like, pumped up, like rave and house music and techno. Everything has to be, like, extreme. But it's like, it doesn't have to be that way, guys. Just give us, like, a nice, peaceful game of Space Invaders. That's what we're here for. Fun fact about this game, it was released for the 30th anniversary. I mean, it was released before the 30th anniversary, but it was, like, re-released. This game had a re-release. So not only is Space Invaders old, but the reimagined version of Space Invaders has itself had a re-release. And it was re-released for the 30th anniversary of Space Invaders, which was 2008, I think, because I think Space Invaders came out in 1978. So what I mean to say is that was the 30th anniversary. More than 10 years have passed since that. So this Space Invaders is like 44 years old, 43 years old. I can't do the math in my head. Space Invaders is a middle-aged man. Space Invaders is having a midlife crisis. Guys, if you were 0 when Space Invaders came out, you're now in your 40s. If you played Space Invaders, you're even older than that. Oh my god. What happened to us? Wait, am I doing the math on that right? 1978 to, yeah, that's like 1980 to like 2020. That's 40 years. Oh my God. Dear God, people, what happened to us? You know that episode of The Simpsons where, you know, that old man is like accidentally frozen in the Quickie Stop freezer? He's like Abe's friend in the retirement home. I forget his name. He's like a crotchety bearded guy. And then they let him out and he like looks at Apu and he's like, Apu, time has withered your once youthful appearance. And it's like a joke because he's only been in the freezer for like a day, but he thinks he was cryogenically frozen. Man, explaining jokes always makes them funnier, right? Well, the point of that is I feel like time has weathered my once youthful looks. I used to be like a young, apple-cheeked kid who just loved to play video games. Now I'm an old dude who does it semi-professionally, although who are we kidding? Completely amateurish on YouTube for the admiration of the masses, I guess. I don't know. But the point is that we're all old, man. We aged. We aged. Here's a question. Video games are like fairly timeless, I think. I think they're like books, you know? Like we still read classic novels that have been written a long time ago. I mean, we're still reading Shakespeare. Shakespeare's like really classic. Will Mario Brothers be like the Shakespeare of our era? You know, like in 100 years, are people still gonna go back and play Mario? And are people still gonna go back and play like Space Invaders? We are gonna retry, yes. And if people go back and play Space Invaders, so like if Space Invaders is timeless, is Space Invaders, what is this, Extreme timeless too? I gotta imagine not. I gotta imagine a remix like this has nowhere near the value of the original game in terms of history. Like, I honestly think like Space Invaders, Pac-Man, Mario, Tetris, like people are gonna play these games when humans live in space, you know? Like some of these games are just like, they're like timeless novels. Like they're gonna be around. You know, people still reading Pride and Prejudice. People will be playing Mario in 200 years. Mark my words. But are people still gonna be playing, you know, every single Mario spin-off? I don't think so. I think as popular as Mario is, I think most Mario games will be forgotten. You know, like will anybody still be playing Mario Sunshine in 100 years? Probably not. Like you might love Mario Sunshine, but it's like Mario Brothers 1, 2, and 3, the original trilogy. Those ones I think will stand the test of time. I think like Space Invaders, Pac-Man, I'm getting so motion sick playing this. Will stand the test of time. It's hard to say what other ones are going to as well. Like Sonic probably. It's so hard to say. Like, would a game like Street Fighter, right? Street Fighter 2 recently, would that game stand the test of time? I don't know if it would, you know? It's one of those things, like, are people still listening to music that was popular in Beethoven's time, besides Beethoven? I don't know. We'd certainly listen to Beethoven, so we certainly will, like, keep playing Mario and Space Invaders and stuff, but are we going to play the other games that were popular around that time? Hard to say. Oh man, all these power-up guns are actually really sweet. So red are like explosives, which I do like. Green is like the sort of shotgun blast guns. And then, what was blue? Blue's the laser, which is kind of cool. Boom, boom. Oh, it's that guy. Oh my god, why is the screen moving so much? Did Tony Hawk have anything to do with this game? I feel this game feels like it was made by like a skater culture person, and like Tony Hawk's the only skater guy now involved in video games because, you know, he did Tony Hawk's Pro Skater. But this, oh my god, I honestly don't know how much longer I can play this game. This is my 600th video and I might have to tap out early. Oh god, thank you, save me. Okay, hold on here. Is there a way to stop the screen? We have two options when I pause the game, continue and end game. Okay. Well, if we do get another end game, I'm gonna go back to the title screen for a sec and see if there's other options, because this is insane. Maybe there's like some like training mode where they turn off the background. Wow. So ironic. All right, well, I mean, it's in the history books now. I already committed. This is my 600th game. This is what you get by playing games semi-blind. People ask me sometimes if I, you know, look up games before I play them, and I mean, it's kind of a mixed answer. I like to go in blind because I like to experience games for the first time authentically. But there are certain kinds of games that I feel like oh, this is fun. It's like Frogger. I'm like killing cars that are driving by in the traffic lanes. Oh, I'm never gonna hit this thing. Oh God! Oh, it's so frustrating. It was flying by every shot. There's certain kinds of games though that I feel like I definitely have to look up how to play them. Like if I play an MMO, I always watch like a tutorial on how to play because I'm like, those are so big and complicated. I don't want to be fiddling with how to figure it out, you know. But I figure like Space Invaders Extreme, there's no need to look that up because we can figure it out as we play. So games where I think that I won't know how something works, I look up. And also I've learned from experience, if you're playing any kind of like RPG or like old school exploration or any sort of really old school game from like the DOS or Commodore 64 era, or even a platformer, it's good to look up the instructions for those games. I don't have to look up gameplay necessarily, but the instruction manuals back in the day used to have very important info, and if you didn't read it, the old games are not very good at having explanations in-game as to like which buttons you need to use and stuff, or how gameplay mechanics work. Their mentality was kind of like, it's in the instructions, read it, or you don't know what's going on. And so I typically tend to read instruction manuals for those old games. So I don't know, that's my process there. But yeah, I've mentioned some of the games that I have been enjoying over this past year. Have there been any highlights for you guys? You know, what have you guys been enjoying so far that we've been doing on the channel? You know, maybe we can do more of it in the, you know, the coming year. I mean, we also just played, so I started 2 new series. Did I start them this year or last year? My God, my brain is warped. COVID, I haven't had COVID, but being in lockdown for this year because of COVID has like warped my brain. I want a power up, damn it. Give me a power up. Oh, I missed one. But we started the Retro Minigames series where I play minigames that are within old games. We also started Games You Didn't Know, which is an attempt to play like prototypes and leaked alphas and stuff that we find online, which is actually pretty fun. It's like discovering new retro games after all these years. What else did we do this year? Oh, we recently played Hudson's Adventure Island 4, was it? Oh my God, I've already forgotten. That game was stellar, man. That was so fun. I mean, if you couldn't tell from my comments while I was actually playing the game. Oh, I like this boss fight because I was like, why do I like this boss fight? It's because the background's not moving. This is what the game should be. This is way more fun. But yeah, Hudson's Adventure Island 4 or whatever, that game was great. The game was great. Never released in North America, I guess. Oh, God. Okay, let's retry one more time. Oh, no! Okay, we're dead. Okay, hold on. Let's end game. Yeah, we will end the game here. Is there an option? Turn off the... There's not even an option for different game modes. Is that serious? Okay, hold on. Arcade, stage mode, multiplayer, options. Turn off background. Change the number of... No, change the game screen. Oh. Turn background effects on or off? Off! Oh, thank God! Thank God. Okay, I'm actually kind of excited. Okay, we're not calling this one early. I apologize if you've already barfed because of the background, but it is now fixed. What's in stage mode? Oh, there's actual levels to play. Okay, let's try it.
Stage 1.
Play our way through a couple of levels. And the backgrounds do not move, yes. Probably such an old man thing to have done. Like, there's probably young gamers watching like, oh my God, he turned off the background. What a grandpa. He couldn't handle a bit of moving background. He's so old, this J guy. Although if you do feel that way, I don't know why you're watching me. I can't imagine that my videos would please you. But maybe they do. I don't know. Maybe you find it amusing. Whatever the case is. Oh, this is interesting. You kind of slide around here. It's hard to describe, but my ship kind of has like weight to it and inertia or momentum, or both, actually.
Round completed.
There we go. We completed the bonus round.
Fever time.
But yeah, the Adventure Island was a great game. It's cool to discover retro games that I didn't know about. And so I honestly, that's sort of where the games you never played idea came from. I mean, going through this 1001 quest anyway, I'm discovering lots of games that sometimes I'd heard of them, I just never played them. Sometimes I hadn't ever heard of them. And it's been fun discovering new games. And, you know, I'll be totally honest, maybe like 1 in 10 or 1 in 20 games that I play are games that I would actually come back to and play more of. So it's not like every game I play, I'm like, whoa, man, we gotta play more of this, we gotta play more of this. Ooh, that was a sniper shot there. No bonus! Aw, come on. Oh, I like this where they like turn into like two-dimensional pancakes and it's really hard to shoot them. Boom, there you go. I want to kill more of those rocket ships, not that the background isn't constantly disorienting me. But I think like 10 to 20 or 5 to 10% of games being games that I like actually genuinely am like, whoa, like I would like to come back and play more of this. It's actually pretty good. You know, like I am a gamer, but not every gamer likes every single game out there. So it's just the reality of truth that, like, you know, there's limits. I mean, there's also only so much time in the day. If I had unlimited time and resources, maybe my standards for which games I want to play would change, and I would just play literally everything. But yeah, I've had a lot of fun discovering games through this quest, through my Saturday afternoon gaming thing, through the Fanstravaganza we did, where you guys recommend things. And so I think it was a natural extension to try to look for other retro games that might exist out there. Oh my god! What the hell is this? This is a boss fight. This is interesting. There we go, we got one. Oh, we did it. We killed them both. Those were the big boys. This definitely is in line with the Pac-Man reimagined reboot that we played a while back. It wasn't called Pac-Man Extreme, but it was like Pac-Man 2015 or something. I don't know, it had a name. You know that Pac-Man video game that had a name? That one that we played? There we go. We got the, like, buckshot. Yeah, you can run, but you can't hide. Boss time. Okay. Blow this guy away. So we already beat this level in the arcade mode. A lot easier without the background going nuts on us.
Cleared.
And now we get to try a different level if we want. Cool, so we can just go through some levels and try them out. Awesome. Führer time? What? Fever time. Oh, I thought it was like Mein Führer. Like, is it like Hitler time? This game is like pro-Hitler, apparently. Apparently Space Invaders has a bit of a Nazi background. The game was developed as part of a secret Nazi research endeavor to create a game to train soldiers. We can just pick whatever level we want, eh? Oh no, we gotta beat the levels. Oh, I see. Oh wait, what? Wait, why are these unlocked? Not unlocked. Okay. Maybe it's only games that or levels you've beaten in arcade mode that you can play. Continue the last stage. Cool.
Stage 2.
Oh yeah, we never beat stage 2. Alright. Well, I have a good feeling about this. So, okay, I thought we could go and just pick some stages and that would be kind of cool, but I guess not. But now that the background's not going nuts, let's enjoy us a bit of Space Invaders. We'll give this sort of one more shot here. But yeah, I honestly am kind of afraid to go back and watch my first Space Invaders Let's Play. So again, it was like the 20th video I think I ever made was the original Space Invaders. I think I talked about 3D printing food in that video, but of all the things to remember. Someone can let me know if it's right. I'm not going to watch the video because it's too embarrassing. I feel like the longer I do this, the more I look back at my older videos, I'm just like, ew. I didn't know what to talk about. Clearly didn't know what to do. Not that I'm like an old pro now, but I don't know, I'm somewhat better. Maybe I'm not, I don't know. Anyway, we got great games coming up this coming year. We have a big one coming up next. I won't spoil the surprise with what it is, but it's a popular game, I will say. I like to, for the first game of the year, for a new year, you know, as we cross over in the hundreds, so from like 100 to 200 or 2 to 3, or in this case 6 to 7, I like to come up with, oh no wait, 5 to 6. Jeez. Counting the years I've been doing this always throws me off a bit, because video 100 was the start of year 2, or the end of year 1, and video 101 was the start of year 2. So this is our 600th video. So the 700th one is, wait, no, so 601 is coming up. Why do I keep wanting to say 7? Oh my god, it's because the years and the numbers of the videos don't match up. So this is the start of our 7th year, but it's video 601. Trust me, it works out, but it's confusing. Anyway, when we cross over to 601, I try to make the crossover videos to like the next big era of the channel. Something iconic. And I got an iconic one for this one. I mean, you can, honestly, if you look back at what I've picked in years past, I bet you have a good guess of what the game's going to be. I'll leave it at that. Boom, boom. Boom, boom. Oh, no, 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 no. Oh, that was a bonus level. Uh-oh, what happens when they land? Oh, they kill you. You jerk. Okay, so not having those guys land is actually quite important. An important thing to make sure you achieve. Kill this guy on the side first. Oh, I killed that UFO by accident. Die. Okay. Boom. Boom. Oh yeah, you're done. You're done, green boy. I guess I like the explosive shot the best of all the weapons. Speaking of which, boom, 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 boom. Here's another fun fact. The 1001 Games Just Play Before You Die book, the book that has basically defined my channel since its inception. The icon that they chose for the cover of the book is one of the Space Invaders. I will point out which one it is. It is the guy right in the middle of all the reds, right below me right now. That guy is sort of the icon of the 1001 Games Just Play Before You Die book. Which, honestly, you know, people have asked me how come I use Blinky or Inky? Blinky from Pac-Man as my sort of avatar, my icon. And it kind of just stems from the book, you know, like the book used the Space Invader. When I was starting my channel, I was like, I need an avatar or whatever. I didn't know what to pick. And I was like, I want something that's sort of iconic in terms of gaming. And what's iconic? You know, these classic, you know, you show someone a Space Invader ghost, you show someone a Pac-Man ghost, they know you're talking about video games. And it's also a little abstract. You know, if I'd picked like Mario as my avatar, that would have been like a little too obvious. And also, like, everyone picks him. And it's Mario. There's no mistaking Mario for Mario. Pac-Man Ghost is a Pac-Man Ghost, but it's also a very simple shape. It's a little more like an icon than a character. So, yeah, I don't know. It's sort of inspired by the book. See these big gray ones. Oh, the big ones. All the big ones. That's the icon the book uses on its cover. So that's... I followed suit. Instead of Space Invaders, though, I went with Pac-Man. Not for any particular reason. I guess I like the color red. So there you go. I feel a kinship, a certain kinship with Blinky the Ghost. All right, we're at the boss. If we slam this boss, we get to a new level. And I messed this up when the background was going nuts. I feel like my heart just wasn't in it. I was just sort of like, whatever. Whatever. Okay, we need power-ups. And then when we have power-ups, we can, like, chew through this stuff. Okay, so I see what you're supposed to do here. All you need to do is just wait till you get power-ups and then go on the offense. And killing the little guys doesn't really matter. Okay. Oh, I missed a power-up there. Okay. Come on, give me a power-up, man. Anyone? Anyone? Alright, here we go. Offense time, baby! Oh, we got him. We got him. Okay. Time to get some more. Oh, he's regenerating now, though. Come on, stop regenerating. Power-ups. All right, here we go. Get him, get him, get him. Oh, God. Get him. Oh, he got me. No! Oh, son of a bitch. Oh, no. We got to do this all over again. All right, let's try one more shot. If I can beat the boss, then we'll just play the next level till we die. But let's give this one. Let's make sure that no one can say we phoned in the game that we played for episode 600. No one can say that we phoned in Space Invaders Extreme. Space Invaders Extreme, sponsored by Red Bull. Harness the bull. Nay. Yeah, that's not the sound a bull makes, but I guess it's a horse. Never hire me for advertising. I will screw up your brand. I don't know what sound animals make. I kind of just wing it. What sound do bulls make? I guess they just sort of grunt. They snuff and they grunt at you. Jeez. Hey, UFO. I didn't even know you guys attacked. Okay, just get out of here. You sufficiently dazzled us. These guys are changing colors, huh? I think you can shoot, yeah, those laser beams. You know, one thing this game doesn't have is the cover. In Space Invaders, you had like a little base that you could shoot through or hide under. Oh, I missed that power up. I can't believe it. And this one does not seem to have it. Kind of interesting. Wonder why they got rid of it. I guess it would be too easy without it. Like unnecessary. Go. All right, yeah, give me that sweet power up. Boom. Okay, that was easy. Okay, here you go. Boom. Do we want the bonus level? I feel like the bonus stages, oh, whatever. Just slow us down. Here we go. Roulette start. Do something good. No bonus. I feel like the computer's cheating. There we go. Oh, does that just skip the level? So the red ones are actually, oh no, it's just a bonus level. It's this one where you kind of slide around. There we go, there we go. We're icing them, we're icing them. Get out of here, Space Invaders. You know what I'm just noticing? Do you guys think the Space Invaders are related to the viruses in Dr. Mario? Because they're kind of similar. Maybe in Dr. Mario, those are space-borne illnesses, like space viruses. You know, which do exist in fiction. I'm pretty sure in, like, Night of the Living Dead, it was like a space spore or something that was actually the cause of the zombie outbreak. According to George Romero, who I think, he's the granddaddy of all the zombie stuff. He wrote and directed that movie, and many movies since. I mean, not just many movies, many zombie movies. Anyway, long story short, I wonder if these Space Invaders are secretly microbes that are trying to infect the human brain to create a new zombie apocalypse or something, you know? Food for thought, at least. God, this is hard to survive. Let alone get points. I'm trying not to die. Round complete. Alright, blow these guys up. I'm trying to use my special weapons way more effectively. There we go. There we go. Oh, come on. Come on. Oh, perfect. 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 Okay, let's blow these guys up. Done. Now we missed the yellow spaceship. It's cool to, you know what? It's funny, you don't have a shield. But the Space Invaders do. Like, look, these guys basically have that sort of, like, shield thing that, like, you had in the first Space Invaders. Kind of interesting. I wonder if in the future, you know, people are gonna, like, remix Mario. I mean, I guess that's what, they do that all the time. Like, Mario Maker, sort of like a remix of Mario. There's just been no Mario Extreme, you know? Like, I wonder, what would a Mario Extreme look like? Would it just be Sonic the Hedgehog? Welcome to Mario Extreme! It's called Sonic. It's just a fast version of Mario. Well, I mean, Sonic is more than that. It's not just a fast version of Mario, but you guys know what I mean. It was patterned after Mario, despite being its own thing. Very much was Sega's attempt to respond to Mario with like a faster paced version of Mario. Kill the big boys first. That's how you do it. In war, the biggest, fattest people always go down first. Then you take out the little henchmen. I don't know why I killed the guys in the center first. That was actually bad tactics. You always want to kill like a row of guys in Space Invaders, because then they have to go further to the left or right before they bump down a level. Go down, there you go. Oh, we're at the boss, sweet. There is a traveling concert company, or traveling concert, called like the Music of Video Games, which is actually kind of interesting. It's an orchestra that travels around the world, and they just play video game music. And while they're playing video games music, like they'll play everything from like, you know, Mario to Fallout to like whatever, you know, like classic games all the way up to like modern games. And they I saw them years ago. Like, at this point, you know, oh god, over a decade, probably. But I saw them a long time ago. And interestingly enough, they have like a big display screen behind the orchestra. So as they're playing like The Legend of Zelda, they can like show scenes from like Legend of Zelda games and stuff. Like, it's very epic. But they also have sort of like halftime shows, like between songs that they're playing, and they do like, you know, a costume contest and stuff. But when I was there, they did god, I cannot get like this last final shot to kill this guy. When I was there, they did a contest where a lady got to come up on stage and play Space Invaders on the big screen. And she was the ship, and so she had to move left and right, and she could press a button to have the ship shoot from wherever she was standing. I don't know how they tracked her. I almost suspect there was an employee in the booth up there, and they just watched her move and moved the ship so it lined up with her. But yeah, anyway, they made her play a live version. Rank D, we suck. They made her play a live version of Space Invaders, which was really cool on like a giant screen. Which kind of makes me think of, have you guys ever been to, I mean, nobody's been to a movie theater too much recently, but remember when you used to be able to go to movies, and before movie theater main attraction, sometimes they would say like, rent this theater for your next business or birthday. And the idea was like, rent the theater and you can play Xbox on the giant screen. I never knew anyone who ever actually did that, but now that I'm thinking about the Space Invaders lady, I'm kind of thinking like, did anyone ever actually like do that? Like, how cool would that have been to play like Halo on like a giant movie screen, or like, you know, 4-player, you know, Mario on the Wii U or something like that? Like, that would have been really cool. Or Smash Brothers, or I don't know, what other games would you like to play on a giant screen? You know what'd be funny is if it wasn't a birthday or whatever that rented it, it was just like one guy. It was like a guy, like one guy, he shows up in a bathrobe, and they're like, oh, it's just one person. He's like, yeah, I just want to play through, Elder Scrolls on the big screen by myself. Or, you know, like I'm halfway through The Witcher 2. I just want to end it on the big screen. You know, like he shows up with his Xbox, it's just him, bathrobe, sitting in a movie theater by himself, playing like, you know, an RPG. That actually, now that I'm thinking about it, sounds awesome. You know what, when movie theaters were closed because of the pandemic, why didn't they reopen for like one-person events? Like, come rent the movie screen for like, you know, $100 for the afternoon, and you can play Xbox, your own Xbox game on the movie screen. You know, like, they could have maintained social distancing, because it's like, it could have limited it to like one person. And it's like $100. Some people probably would have done that just because of like the novelty of being able to do that. And then the theater's making some money. I don't know. Why didn't they do that? Why didn't they do that? I guess because like legally theaters were closed and they count as theaters, but maybe they could have reclassified themselves as like a single person office thing. I don't know, but imagine they did that during the pandemic. That would have been crazy. Oh, they have mini Space Invaders now. See, they're miniaturizing. They're getting ready to turn into viruses before they enter the bloodstream. And so we're gonna have to call Dr. Mario. Oh, this one's coming in for the kill, damn. Oh, we have a ghost ship. Look, we have a second ghost ship that's following us. That's cool. That's remnant of like Galaga, or what game did that? Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. We gotta kill this guy, or we're done. Okay, we got this. Do I have a bomb? A bomb. What does bomb do? Oh god, it's counting down. Oh god, no. Oh, what was that? Okay. Oh my god, no. They were just like, you're done, Jay. Call it. The game was like, get him off the board. All right, well, I think that's as far as we're gonna go here today. Space Invaders Extreme is one of the games in the book, 1001 Video Games You Must Play Before You Die. I think if you're a fan of the original Space Invaders, I mean, heck, even if you only have a passing interest in the game, this is a great update, I thought. I mean, I do believe the original Space Invaders is a little timeless, and I think that, you know, in the large scale of history, remixes like this are gonna be forgotten, probably. So, you know, like in 200 years, people might still be playing Space Invaders. I don't know if they're ever going to come back to this. But I will say, like, if you like Space Invaders, you know, this is, like, very cool. There's power-ups, there's different levels, there's bosses. I don't know if for you, like, for the hardcore Space Invaders fan, would this capture enough of the essence of Space Invaders for them to like it? Or would they look at this with disdain and be like, ugh, you took a perfect formula, you took like a perfect chocolate cake and you just dumped sprinkles everywhere. You don't know what you're doing. So I don't know if like a hardcore Space Invaders fan would like this, but you know, if you have fond memories of the arcade, this is like, what they've done is they've taken that old school formula and jazzed it up a bit, added some modern takes on it, like power-ups and stuff. And I don't know, it seems fun. Seems cool. So that's my take on Space Invaders Extreme. What do you guys think? Is this a game that you should play? Is this a game that you played? Did you play it during its 30th anniversary? Did you play it during its 40th anniversary, which also has passed? Are you planning to play this game? Oh god, I hesitate to say, on its 50th anniversary. Video games are going to be 50 years old in the not too distant future. Holy fuck. Anyway, on that depressing note, let's wrap up our 6th year and enter our 7th year together. Guys, it has been such a trip going through this 1001 Games book. Thank you all for the love and support and for watching these videos, and I'm glad you guys find them entertaining. You know, consider checking me out on Patreon if you do love the channel and you've not done so yet in the years that you've been watching me. It really does help me out. But other than that, just watching videos, commenting, sharing videos, those are the things that really help my channel as well. So whatever the case may be, thank you for being a fan, and I look forward to a couple more years of this 1001 book with you. And then, question mark after that. We'll cross that bridge when we get there. Until next time, my friends, you all take care of yourselves. I hope you had fun today. And peace. Harness the bull. Nay.